Alrighty, hi Soul Family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So off the bat, I'm already getting throat chakra blocks, okay? Some of you guys might need to have a conversation right now that you might be putting off. Maybe it's a little bit on the emotional side, maybe it's a little bit on being more vulnerable with someone in your life right now. And you're being called to have this conversation. Use your discernment whether or not this message is for you. I do want to say that before getting started, I pulled two cards for you today. So Spirit is guiding me to start with the Wisdom Oracle deck. I pulled these two cards for the collective, and round and round in the reverse, it's letting me know that you guys are, you're struggling with your mind. You're struggling with a specific thought pattern that is keeping you attached to sorry, there's like a bunch of distractions, so some of you guys might be feeling really distracted right now. So there's some type of thought pattern that you guys are ruminating in your mind that's keeping you attached to this karmic link, or this karmic person, or this karmic way of thinking. It's almost like maybe you guys have a habit of overthinking, so whenever something happens or you go through certain things, you tend to always think about this thing over and over and over again and question whether or not it was meant to happen. And I feel like to say to this collective that whatever happened was meant to happen, and you need to find a way to make your peace with it, okay? And the other card is to the sea. And this one is letting me know that you guys are in the flow right now. It's like you are stuck between two energies. It's like you're stuck between this thinking that maybe you're having thoughts in the past, right? And then you're flowing into your blessings at the same time. So it's like you're getting this energy of confusion. You're getting this energy of like feeling like you're trapped, but you're truly not. I feel like Spirit is calling you to realize that these thought patterns, you have the ability to break loose out of these thought patterns and don't allow them to control you for a second longer. That's what I'm getting. And I also pulled Justice in the reverse. I'm getting for this collective that you're dealing with some type of somebody. I feel like this collective, you may have poured your heart out to a specific person. This could be romantic or platonic, and maybe they didn't appreciate you. Maybe you feel underappreciated, and it's like I feel like this person brought out the shadow side of you, the shadow aspect within you, and it may have been very triggering for you, because maybe for this collective that I'm speaking to, maybe you have this belief that if you're not doing like a lot for people, if you're not giving to people, then you won't be accepted, valued, or appreciated. Maybe you spent your entire life being that person that always had to give in order to be accepted, feel accepted. So this person brought up this belief in you, and I'm seeing that someone is being triggered by this. And maybe that's also why you keep on replaying this thought over and over and over in your mind. Yeah. And it's like Spirit is just calling you to let go of that story. It's like Spirit is saying that it's time for you to flow into your blessings, your blessing season. This is your winning season, and you need to allow your mind that peace, you know? So I feel like I'm going to set an intention for this collective. I'm manifesting that those watching this video will find peace, peace of mind, clarity in some shape, way, or form. However it's good for you, I'm just manifesting that you find peace, okay? So be it. But overall, I feel like this collective, you may feel like you're carrying this burden. It's like you're carrying the pain that this person caused you. You're carrying the storyline that you wished went differently. It's like you keep replaying all the things that they did wrong, and Spirit is just asking you to let go of that heavy burden, because it's clouding your mind. You're not sending your energy into the things that are meant for you. You're like, it's like you're in this boat and you're on your way to your dream life, but you're like allowing this person's energy to make the boat ride feel stormy. I think that's the best way to put it. To make this boat ride feel stormy. And it's like Spirit saying that it's actually clear waters for you. Okay, this is a time for you to just flow into your blessings. It's not heavy lifting, no heavy work. It's just for you to relax and receive. But you're being called to cut cords with this person, because it's like for this collective, I feel like it's like you want to move on, but it's like you feel like this person didn't get their karma. You feel like this person didn't pay for what they did to you. And I feel like that's also where you need to surrender, because it's not on us to deliver somebody else's karma. Now, as much as we want someone to feel bad for how they treated us, some people simply won't, right? And this doesn't mean that you won't get your justice in terms of like this person seeing where they went wrong. It's like spirit is just saying, give us that job. Let go and give us that job. You don't need to take this person's baggage. You don't need to take on their own baggage, because how they treated you is how they feel about themselves. And if you keep on carrying that burden, it's like you're allowing them to just siphon off your energy, And spirit's saying that you're going to need your energy for this new life that you're going into. So what do you need to do to cut ties permanently with this person? Because it's like I'm just seeing someone up at night, unable to sleep, because they keep on thinking about why this person did them like this. There is no why. And I feel like you guys are thinking that it has some type of reflection of you as a person. And maybe this collective that I'm speaking to, you're very kind-hearted. So it's like you can't really understand how people can behave in the way that they do sometimes. And it's not for you to comprehend. It truly isn't. Like, you're going to waste your entire life trying to understand the why, when it's time for you to really just be focusing on you. Your energy shouldn't be on anyone else but you right now. Spirit is saying that this is your time. Okay? I'm going to pull some more tarot cards, but that was the initial energy that came up. Alright, Spirit, any messages for this collective? And I just keep getting like blocks in my throat chakra, so some of you guys may need to speak up. I feel like this collective, maybe you never really said what you felt when this connection ended. It's like you may have swallowed your feelings and expected this person to just understand, or maybe like this person is kind of delusional is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Maybe this person is delusional. It's like they just pretend as if they never hurt you, and it's just like you feel crazy, because it's like it's having you question yourself, question your sanity. And it's like Spirit saying, don't question your sanity. Your feelings are 101% valid, but it's like if you do need to speak to this person to close this chapter, do so, but don't expect them to understand. Don't expect them to get it. Okay, this would be simply for you to have closure. But if some of you guys don't feel called to do that, it's just, what do you need to let go of to be able to let this person go? You don't have to actually talk to this person. You can journal about it, cut cords, visualization. Visualize this person in your third eye and tell them everything you wish you said, or what you need to say in order to let go of them. Yeah, so Spirit's really calling you guys to get control over your mind space. Your mind space is really what's making you feel like your life isn't flowing in the right direction, but it's like your life is flowing in the right direction. This is your season. This person is just your past. Better is coming for you. It's like I'm just hearing, go where you're celebrated. Go where you're celebrated, and don't worry about this person's karma. It's not your burden to carry. Okay? Give that over to the divine. Hand it over so you can get some rest. Because I feel like this collective, you're like not taking care of yourself. You're not sleeping. You're up at night wondering if this person just understands how much they've hurt you. I'm just seeing somebody crying. Just crying. And it's like you feel angry at yourself for crying because this person doesn't appreciate you. This person doesn't see you. But it's like these people were not meant to see you. You're not meant for everyone. Sometimes Spirit put people in our lives to teach us certain lessons, and they were only supposed to be there for a season. And because maybe you shared certain emotions with this person, you shared certain memories with this person, we form attachments around them. But it's like, this is not to shun you for having this attachment, but you have to admit that you were attached to this person. Surrender to the feelings that you feel, and be ready to let them go, so that you can have this new life, so that you can be focused on the things that are on your dream board, your vision board. Alright, Spirit. Any other messages for this collective? Some of you guys, like, as much as I'm like telling you to release this person, it's like you are ready to, You're ready to release this person, but there's this energy that's still holding on to you. And I feel like this either might be that person holding on to your energy, or it might be you not fully ready to let go. But it's like you're ready to let go, but your mind is telling you otherwise. I feel like that's the confusion that you're feeling right there, because it's like you're ready to step into this new chapter and let go of this painful heartbreak, but there's still certain emotions that are coming up. And I feel like it's like this internal battle that I'm getting with yourself. You're having an internal battle right now. And it's like, I just feel called to tell you that don't think that your blessings are on hold because you're still like dealing with this heartbreak, okay? It's not on hold. This is still your winning season. It's just that Spirit wants you to not feel drained as you're entering this river. Like, you're seeing this river, this flow, as a stormy time, because you're still dealing with this heartbreak. But it's like, it's not stormy. It's actually not bad at all. It's like you're a lot more blessed than you realize right now. And because this person's still in your energy, it's clouding that judgment. It's clouding the way you see your world right now. And I'm just hearing that, like, someone's coming in for you that's going to be more in alignment with you. But it's not until you let go of this person that you get to experience that connection. Yeah, things are changing for you. Your fate is changing. Your whole world is changing right now. And maybe some of you guys just need some encouragement to say that everything's going to be okay. And I feel like this collective, you had to really defend yourself your entire life. I feel like no one really stood up for you. And maybe this is why you find it hard to let go of it when people hurt you, because you had to be the only one defending yourself. You had to be the only one there for you. But it's like, these times where you feel like it's you against the world is changing. I'm just hearing that you will be more in alignment with the people that are coming into this new world that you're floating down the river to. Spirit is ready to bless you with this life. This is your life, okay? It's not that other person's life. They are not the main character in your life. But somewhere along the road, you did make them the main character. You put them on this pedestal, and Spirit had to have you cut it down and bring them back down. Because they were not meant for you. They just came into your life to teach you certain shadow aspects to get you in this boat. This boat to your better life, okay? And I feel like some of you guys I just keep hearing why, but like, why? Why couldn't it have worked out? Or why couldn't they just be a better person? And honey, I feel like it's not your job to worry about how other people are doing in their journey. Honestly, like, I feel like this collective, you invest in people and you see them through through rose-colored lenses of like who the potential in them. You see the potential, and Spirit is saying that you saw nothing but potential in this person, but it's up to them to want to choose that path as well. Some people are just okay with like repeating the same patterns as their parents, living the same life on loop, and you have to be okay with that, okay? You can't make somebody want to change, and the pain that they caused you is not going to make them want to change either. They have to want to change. So you need to learn to accept that and make peace with that. And I feel also called to tell this collective, however you need to accept that, however that looks for you, is what is perfectly okay. If you need to block this person, that's perfectly okay. You do not have to pretend to be someone you're not in order to quote unquote keep the peace, because I feel like this collective, I'm picking up on a little bit of Libra energy, where it's just like, maybe you want to be so diplomatic that you don't ever share your feelings or tell people that they hurt you, but it's like, you don't have to be that person, okay? That's not how Spirit wants you to behave. Like, I feel like some of you guys, you may think there's this version of you that the divine wants you to be, but it's not true. They just want you to be honest with your feelings, honor your feelings, and stand up for yourself. Like, I'm just saying, stand your ground and have your boundaries, and that's okay. It doesn't matter how other people see it. If other people see you as too emotional, that's too damn bad. That's too damn bad. These are your emotions. This is your life. Other people are not going to live it for you, okay? So their opinions should never dictate how you show up or how you react to a heartbreak. So if this other person is pretending like, oh, like it wasn't that serious, that's too damn bad. That's for them. That's their own thing to work through. They probably treat their entire emotions like that. Not just you, honey. They treat their entire life like that. They treat their emotions like it's just second nature. But for you, you're different. You're highly sensitive. You're empathic. You're not meant to be like other people. You're not meant to put on this face where it's just like, I'm nonchalant, or I don't feel feelings. That's never you. That's never been you. You've tried the cold-hearted thing. It didn't work. That's not for you. You're meant to feel. And that's why Spirit is aligning you with people who can be honest with how they feel, who can be vulnerable. You need people around you who are not prideful. This person was never meant for you. And things are changing. You prayed for better and God is giving you better. Can you fully accept that better? And that starts with you making the active choice when those thoughts come up that make you angry about what this person could have done differently or could have said differently. Just make peace with what happened. They said what they said. You can't change that for them. They said what they said and they stood 10 toes down on what they said. Okay, I'm just getting this ending that was just so, it was not the best ending. It was just, you guys probably ended on rough terms, hard terms. All right, Spirit, any other messages for this collective? I'm just being told to say that you guys know these karmic patterns that you have, and it's up to you to be self-aware of them. Okay, it's not saying that, this is not to say to beat you up and blame you for what happened, but it's to say that you're not gonna allow yourself to repeat that pattern. I'm getting resistance to shuffling right now, so I feel like some of you guys might be resisting this. You might be resisting accepting that this is an end. Some of you guys have trouble with ending things. Maybe you keep people around longer than they need to be, unless something bad happens, you don't really end connections. But maybe last year was very different for you. Maybe a lot of people left your life. But Spirit is saying that you will get your justice. Don't that they just don't want you to worry about this karmic person. It's don't worry about them, because it's even if you perceive them to not have paid for what they did to you, they're still suffering because they're living a life where they can't even express their truth. They can't even live authentically. That is already a prison within itself. You know what I mean? So all you can really truly do is make your peace with this. Find a way to make your peace with this and really just feel all the feelings that come up. Trust me. You're just being called to stop doubting yourself. It's draining your energy. It's draining the energy you need to create this new life. And Spirit's saying that this person that hurt you, they're just very prideful. This energy that I'm reading is just they think they're, it's I hate to say it, but it's just, I'm hearing they think they're hot shit. They think they're hot shit, but they're really insecure. It's all a mask, honey. It's you're very intuitive. You can see right through the mask. So don't let your feelings cloud that. Don't create stories about what this person could have been. It's you're being called to mourn the version of them that you thought they could be and see them for who they are. Okay? Some of you guys are just very restless right now. Mentally, your mind is just keeping you up at night. I'm seeing that it's just very hard for you to sleep. Some of you guys are up past 4 a.m. And this person is they were fine with draining your energy. They were fine with using you. It's the minute that you became unable to be used is when things changed is when things changed in your relationship. Yeah, Spirit's saying that they were not in alignment with you. It was never meant to work out. Yeah, these people were secretly competing with you. It's they didn't want you to see yourself hot shit. It's I'm just getting they didn't want you to feel like you were that girl. I'm just hearing they just didn't want to see you Yeah, so Spirit's saying that this is the end of a cycle. You're ending certain cycles. You're closing out certain karmic cycles with these types of people, these types of characters, and you have to allow yourself to fully let go, but you have to allow yourself to really see people for who they are and not who you want them to be, is what Spirit is saying. So stop creating stories that don't fit the character. Okay? Some of you guys could be really drawn to butterflies. That's what I'm also seeing as well. That could be a sign for some of you. Things are changing in your life, and I feel you're no longer going to have people around you that secretly envy you. I feel like this collective that I'm speaking to, it's like you always used to dim your light for people because they didn't have self-esteem. Like it's like their self-esteem was like very low, or yeah, it's like these people, they didn't see their own light, and like you to make them feel more comfortable, you either did this subconsciously or like consciously, you dimmed your own light to make them feel better. So maybe you tried to share things that were like, you try to share stories about yourself that like put you in a negative light or put you down for some reason to make these people feel better. It's like you weren't afraid to use yourself as the butt of a joke to help these people feel better. And Spirit said no. You have to end that cycle immediately, because no, you should never speak down on yourself. And people who feel good when you speak down on yourself, those are not people you need to be around. Okay, like if I said to say me and you are besties, and you said to me, oh, you know what, like I think my ankles are ashy or my knees crooked, whatever, I'd be like, listen, why are you talking to my friend like that? Like a real person who loves you, they're not gonna want to hear you talk down on yourself. They're gonna be like, stop it right now. I don't want to hear it. But people who don't, who like eat it up, they just like listen and they're just like, well, maybe they find it funny. You know what I mean? But you're exiting those cycles where you put yourself down for other people. Yeah. Breaking cycles, Spirit saying you're breaking out of those negative phases in life that you were in. You were stuck in this like karmic wheel. The Spirit saying that you're letting go of those people, and I feel like these people really came into your life to teach you those lessons. So it's like that was literally the only purpose they came to like serve. Some of them may have been a Scorpio, Libra, maybe a Leo. I just like, as soon as I said Leo, I feel like somebody just said yeah. Like, yeah, no shit. I feel like some of you guys may have really encountered a low vibrational Leo, and it was not fun. I feel like they gave narcissistic vibes. I'm getting narcissistic vibes. Like, they thought they were such hot shit that like, but they weren't. They looked good on the outside is what I'm saying, but it's like the inside was just, it wasn't giving. It was not giving. Like, they were just a beautiful face, but they were not they just didn't have a good soul. That's what I'm hearing Spirit say. Maybe they were funny, but they just didn't have a good soul. Spirit is calling you guys to really self-care right now. Self-care and take care of yourself. You're exiting out of a major psychic it's like Spirit saying that you're having a psychic upgrade. Your mental plane is upgrading. Like the way that you see yourself. Some of you guys might be doing affirmations, listening to subliminals. Before I got interrupted, what I was trying to say is some of you guys, you need to really take care of yourself right now. Spirit is calling you to do some internal healing. Journal, draw yourself a bath. Some of you guys, I'm just being called to tell you to look up Reiki healing for cord cutting to release the energy of this person, because I feel like for some of you guys, it's like you're ready to let go of this person, and maybe they feel your energy pulling away and they want to like hold on to you, because it's like they don't want you to step into this new chapter. Some energies don't want you to step into this new chapter, but this is your season. It's like the divine, I feel like the divine is just fighting for you. And maybe that's why some of you guys are experiencing certain delays. It's like they're fighting for you in the spiritual world. And it's like, I'm just seeing that like you guys are seeing it as a delay, but you're being heavily protected. Some of you guys might be very isolated from people right now. You're in a transitional phase in your life. Any other messages, Spirit? Yeah, you guys are going through a major like a major tower moment right now. Your entire life just came down. Like, I feel like this like ending may have been very shocking for some of you guys. Maybe you didn't expect it from this person. Maybe you just didn't expect your life to look the way that it does right now, and you're just kind of like, you're feeling tired and exhausted, and I feel like you're just being called to really take care of yourself right now and stop trying to strive for something else. Like, stop trying to change the present moment, is what Spirit is saying. Surrender to what's happening in your life and know that this is all divinely orchestrated, okay? These people were meant to leave your life, and you have to begin to learn to accept that. Accept them for who they are, not who you want them to be, okay? And learn to master your own emotions. Don't allow people to take you out of this frequency. I feel like some of you guys had to really learn these lessons, that you can't just be so reactive to certain people, because they're led by their ego. Like they want to feel like they can control you by pulling on your heartstrings. And Spirit's saying that you had to learn to really master your emotions. And don't think for a second that these people are better off without you. I just like that came through very strongly. It's like they're not happy. They just put on this mask to make the world see them as happy, but they're not happy. Yes. So let's pull some spirit messages as well. What is this doing in here? This is like a... Okay. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. This is actually from my Future Higher Self deck, but it was in my spirit deck for some reason. I don't know why. So somebody might be somewhere where they're not meant to be right now, and you know that maybe you shouldn't be there. Maybe you're like spinning the block on this person. Maybe some of you guys are with this person. Maybe you text this person and you know you're not supposed to go back. Maybe you know this person didn't mean you well, and you're spinning the block. That might be for somebody. So this is your sign that, yeah, trust your intuition. No, they're not right for you, and let the cycle go. End the cycle. Okay. Let's see. Any messages for it? Any other messages for it? Okay. A couple that fell on the floor. This says, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow. It is necessary to experience the difficult times. That is when you will grow the most. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. Be proud of your journey. So Spirit is really just like backing up that this experience that you've went through, it was for a reason. It was literally to allow your soul to evolve and grow. Okay, this person may have pushed you out of a stagnant time in your life. Maybe some of you guys got comfortable. Maybe you were just like, you know what, I'll take my spiritual journey like one little baby step. But some of you guys really need to be accelerated into this path that you're being pushed into your life purpose. So this person had to come in, and I'm seeing like they came in for some people. This person came in for a short period of time in your life. Maybe you fell for them fast and hard, and it was just ripped away from you. And then you were forced to face yourself in the dark. Just sit with your shadow as to why you just allowed this person to have your heart so quickly without even getting to know them first. Focus your mindset on what you can control instead of what you can't. The world is your oyster. Elevate your thought patterns so that you can attract abundance into your life. You are what you believe. So you're really being called to focus on your mindset, okay? Be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception. That's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. I feel like that's so beautiful. That's so nice. I feel like really understanding that people project onto you how they feel about themselves. So it's like, when you look at that from that perspective, it's quite sad, because it's just like, you're out here, you're loving people genuinely, and these people, they don't have good intentions, or maybe they're opportunists and they try to like gain something from you, but it's just like, that's just how they see their world. They don't see it as, oh, other people can be genuine, because they're not genuine, you know? So maybe some of you guys, I'm just getting like this misunderstanding. It's like maybe they see you as how you see them. I'm getting, for some people, it's like maybe they see you as this person that's just like not a good person, and it's just like they misunderstood your character, but it's like they're trying to reflect back onto you how they see themselves, is what Spirit is saying. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating energy. I was gonna say energy. Be proud of how you're navigating energy, but that's not what it says. So some of you guys might really be trying to master your own energy, protect your own energy. Maybe some of you guys are doing protection spells over your own energy. Or you're watching videos on how to protect your own energy. Breath work is coming up as well. Okay, so let me start over. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. I feel like this collective, sometimes people might cut you off while you're speaking. I feel like it's just like no one really, it's like they just don't really see your words as like holding weight. It's like I feel like for you guys, this collective that I'm speaking to, is like people kind of see your spirituality as like a joke, almost like they don't take it that seriously. And it's like you guys are very committed to your journey. You're very committed to the divine. And it's like maybe some of you guys have to really walk alone in that. And maybe this person you thought would be there for you on this journey, and they're not. And you had to really mourn that, is what I'm getting. So this is the end of that cycle, but don't think for a second that spirit won't align you with people who don't see your faith as a joke, who take you seriously, okay? Who don't make you feel unappreciated. So that might be for someone. I'm going to close off with a mindful message. I just feel called to. So let's see. So I split the deck on infinite creativity. At any moment, I'm able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. So some of you guys are really being called to create right now. Turn this pain into some type of creation is what I'm hearing. Let your shadow work for you. Okay? Let's see. Any messages for the collective spirit? That was like the worst shuffling I've ever done in my life. Swear to God. Okay, let's see. Split the deck. Okay, food. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I am consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing this food. So speaking affirmations over your food might be very helpful for you right now while you're allowing your body to heal. Just really stop, pause, and take care of yourself. I feel like Spirit's really calling this collective to be more present with your self-care. Like, don't just self-care to self-care and be like, oh, check it off the list. Really take your time and be slow and gentle with yourself. Okay, let's see, another card. Expansive. Every day I'm learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. So I feel like instead of looking at this ending in terms of, you know, like, oh my God, like all of this is being taken from me, my whole world is changing, can we look at it as a fresh new beginning, a time to expand, a time to really step into my highest potential, to become my higher self, like really just embody that energy. But Spirit is really just, I feel like Spirit is really just saying that everything you put out in the universe must come back to you. So don't have doubt in that this person's karma will reach them. Just don't feel like you need to be responsible for it reaching them, because it's only draining your energy and distracting you from this new beginning. Okay, so those are my messages, guys. I'm sending you so much love. Have a good day.